welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Paige Bueckers goes #1 in the WNBA draft, partnered up with the shot chucker Arike Ongumbawale, while Hailey Van Lith and Angel Reese reunited, and it feels so good. Reunited, and Chicago Sky gets Hailey Van Lith towards the end of the first round. She is reunited with her LSU teammate Angel Reese, and the Indiana Fever potentially getting a steal late second round. One Michaela Timpson, one of the only players in women's college basketball last season to give you 15 or more points, 10 or more rebounds, along with 3 blocks. The WNBA draft has concluded. Paige Bueckers, like I said, went #1 overall. Dominique Malonga went #2. Folks, we all have seen the Dominique Malonga dunking video, am I right? Shout out to Django Unchained. Shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio. You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention. Dominique Malonga, that dunk had my curiosity. Now you have my attention. I want to see how that game translates. I want to see how you hold up in the WNBA. Yeah, it's all nice. You're over there playing, and yeah, it's all nice. Merci beaucoup. Oui, oui. Je m'appelle Benjamin. Yeah, I took French in grade school. Dominique Malonga, I am very intrigued in your game. Sonia Citrone, the third best player on Notre Dame, goes third in the WNBA draft. Kiki Iriafen, some people thought Kiki Iriafen's draft stock slid this season. Juju Watkins goes down. Kiki has a monster game, follows it up with another solid game in the tournament. Kiki Iriafen didn't slide at all. Goes #4. Somebody did slide, and that somebody is Anissa Morrow, who fell all the way to 7 with the Connecticut Sun. First-time head coach, who used to be the head coach of the Belgium national team. His name is escaping me at this current moment. You, sir, found a hell of a player in Anissa Morrow. You, sir, found somebody who's going to give effort on defense, who has a high motor, who's going to get after it, who's never going to quit on their team. Georgia Amoore, #6 to the Washington Mystics. Georgia Amoore, a very, very short guard. 5'6", she's listed. She's not a better scorer than Diasia Fair, so why would Georgia Amoore have a spot in the WNBA and Diasia Fair doesn't have a spot in the WNBA? Georgia Amoore's playmaking ability, right? Georgia Amoore's playmaking ability in college this past season, she averaged over 6 assists. Diasia Fair is only giving you 3 assists. And she was a small guard as well. So Georgia Amoore can put the bucket in the hoop, but she also can facilitate for open teammates. And with losing Julie Van Lowe to the Golden State Valkyrie in the expansion draft, Washington Mystics need a guard that can help put people in their place and facilitate for one Kiki Iriafen and Aaliyah Edwards. Sanaya Rivers goes 8th to the Connecticut Sun, ahead of her NC State teammate, Isaiah James. And these two ladies right here, Hailey Van Lith and Asha Sivka, both headed to the Chicago Sky. Hailey Van Lith, Chicago Sky has no instant offense coming off the bench. Nothing. They got no Kennedy Carter. They got nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Now they got Hailey Van Lith. Is Tyler Marsh going to say, hey, Hailey, get in there, do your thing? Or is Hailey going to be constricted? Is Hailey going to be suffocated by the coach telling her not to do her game? The same reason why she didn't look how she looked in LSU, the way she looked in Louisville. The same way she didn't look how she looked at LSU, how she looked in TCU. When she's allowed to play her game and do her thing, a lot more freer, a lot more effective. When she's constricted and the coach is always yapping in her ear, don't do this, do that, feed the ball to Angel, feed the ball to Angel, feed the ball to Angel. Hailey Van Lith, good luck with those Chicago Sky fans. You guys had Dana Evans crying at the end of last season. You guys had Isabel Harrison crying at the end of last season. God forbid Hailey Van Lith misses a couple entry passes to Angel Reese. The Chicago Sky fans are going to lose their damn minds more than they've already lost it. Heading Into the second round, we have Aliyah Nye, Madison Scott, Maddie Westbeld. Maddie Westbeld fell dressed. Folks, looking at the beginning of WNBA mock drafts before the season started, Maddie Westbeld was a first-round pick. She fell all the way to the Chicago Sky, 4th pick in the second round. Michaela Timpson, like I said, 6'2", 6'10" wingspan, averaging more than 3 blocks per game. She's going to rim run. She's going to run the floor. She's going to get after it defensively. She's going to chase rebounds. Hopefully, this is what Amber and Kelly and Stephanie had in mind when they said, Temi, you can go. Hopefully, they were looking in the draft, not only a Brianna Turner as replacing her, but hopefully Michaela Timpson can be that replacement as well. Don't be surprised if she beats out one of these veterans for that final roster spot in Indiana. I'm calling it now. Don't be surprised if you see Michaela Timpson beat out a Jaylen Brown for that final roster spot over there in Indiana. Bree Hall, why did we get Bree Hall? I have no idea, other than to make Aaliyah Boston happy. That seems to be the running joke. If we're going to draft a guard, why not draft Lucy Olson instead of Bree Hall? Well, people are saying Lucy Olson's not going to make the team, so why draft her? Why not draft her? It's all about having the best people in the building to improve everybody else's game. That's what they do in football all the time. You ever hear of a quarterback competition? You ever hear of a quarterback room? You want that competition to be very, very, an actual competition. You don't want the starter to walk into training camp thinking it's all willy-nilly, I don't need to try hard. No, you want the starter to walk into training camp looking at its backup and saying, man, that person can have my spot. I better come in here every day giving the absolute most I can give. Lucy Olson would have added to that. Bree Hall, it is what it is. But have no fear, Lucy Olson did, in fact, get drafted by the Washington Mystics. Good thing they moved from their little broom closet for the Indiana Fever home game to a bigger arena, because make no mistake, Lucy Olson's going to make that Washington Mystics team. They don't have talent, let's be honest. She's going to make that team. And when Indiana and Caitlin Clark come around, there's going to be a lot of Iowa jerseys in the stands cheering on Caitlin Clark as well as Lucy Olson. If we head to the third round, one thing I want to talk about when it comes to this third round. Serena Sundell fell all the way to the Seattle Storm. Seattle Storm getting Serena Sundell and Dominique Malonga, 2 definite role players that can come in and contribute right away. Seattle Storm had a hell of a draft. Seattle Storm had a hell of a draft, but I want to talk about Caitlin Chen. Caitlin Chen, UConn guard. Paige gave a nice soliloquy after she got drafted. I want my teammates to get drafted. Aubrey Griffin, Caitlin Chen, they deserve to get drafted. And of course, the WNBA, being the feel-good league that it is, they drafted both Caitlin Chen and Aubrey Griffin. What's the difference between Caitlin Chen and Kate Martin, you might ask? Caitlin Chen got drafted out of the crowd, just like Kate Martin did. The only difference is one is a WNBA player, one is not. One got drafted because they could contribute to a team. One got drafted because they can contribute to a PR marketing team. Let's call a spade here. No disrespect, Caitlin. No disrespect at all. You are a DEI draft pick. It is what it is. You got San Francisco, one of the highest Asian populations in the country. You have your coach. Indeed. And now we have Caitlin Chen. Box checked, box checked, box checked. Let's go market this and sell some tickets to these folks over here in San Francisco. And then you have the Aubrey Griffin draft pick. While Sedona Prince is sitting, waiting to get her, you got the Aubrey Griffin draft pick. How can you take this league serious? How can you take this league serious? Neither of these players are going to make a roster. And if either of them make a roster and Kennedy Carter's not on a roster, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. This league is pathetic. This league is sad. Sedona Prince didn't get drafted. Sedona Prince, you might be in China with Kennedy Carter. Because based on the history of this, I don't think they're going to take a chance on you. I don't think they're going to take a chance on you, i.e. Liz Cambage, she's not back. Kennedy Carter, she's not back yet. Sedona Prince, the softies in the WNBA, players, fans alike, they actively tried not to get you drafted. And look where you are now. Your own actions got you in that spot. Let's be honest, your own actions got you in that spot. But I'm also, if you're talented, it is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. We'll see you next time. And as always, take it easy.